Vibes in 5.
Alright, so this is Vibes in 5, Ghana's only social media celeb talk show. Yes, this is the only show that we say what we want to say. We don't censor it because it's not on your TV set where you tell us what to say or what not to say. It's on social media. We say what we want to say on the show. And I've decided today to come to the premises of MZBEL to have a conversation with her. So it's not going to be an interview per se. It's going to be a conversation. Of course, my interviews have always been conversational anyway. So we're going to be talking and touching on areas that perhaps you haven't really touched on. Maybe you have, but we'll take it on a different level, on a different note, and see if we can get the best out of it. My name Arnold Mensah Lavagnon. You can always call me. Yeah, that always gets them on. My costume is provided by Which One Clothing. Call them on 050-1155-602, 050-1155-602. MZBEL is with me, and I think she's looking fabulous. I like the flower she has on her chest. I can't pluck it. MZBEL would have to pluck it for me. MZBEL, welcome to Vibes in 5.
Thank you.
And I'm sure we're welcome to your house too.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You have a beautiful place, man.
Thank you.
I like your studio, your editing suite, and all.
Thank you. It's like my first love, so.
Editing is your first love?
Yes.
Wow.
I started editing, producing, directing, somehow, floor managing.
Like you do all the dirty jobs, like you serve coffee and things before.
Oh, that's how I started. And then music just came in and then took me to another level.
Was it by mistake music?
I would say by chance, not mistake, because music has really done a lot for me. So it's not a mistake. Everything I have now is
music.
Yeah, but so it's not a mistake. It just came by chance. It wasn't part of the plan. It wasn't even part of the dream.
Wow.
The dream is to be on TV, all right, to like do what you are doing,
okay,
or work behind the scenes, like editing, directing, doing animation stuff. You know, creating stuff, being awesome behind the scene, or if I have to be on the screen, then maybe
asking people questions and all.
Yes, or being funny and all. And then music just came.
Oh, being funny, like you're funny, yeah?
People love my sense of humor. So when I
well,
talk,
it's true. You have a great sense of humor.
When I talk, then people start laughing. But I'm not a comedian.
Is it a family thing? Or is
I don't know. My son, my 4-year-old son, he's a serious comedian. And now that I realize comedy is a lot of money, I'm going to lose him.
He has to start being DKB's friend.
Yeah, yeah, of course. They will have to be his
mentors,
uncles or whatever.
I see.
But he's very, very funny.
So which companies, which institutions did you use to edit or do production?
I started with GBC Radio 1 on Mofra Chepem. Then I did an internship with Groove FM, Kids on Groove. Then to TV3, I worked on Good Blast as a production assistant and then floor manager. Then I worked on Talking Drum as also the same floor manager, production assistant. Then I worked with Village Communications as editor. Then I worked with Apex Advertising as an editor and then sometimes production manager. And then sometimes I compose small songs here and there.
For the productions?
Yes. Then I worked at Hasha Studios as an editor, as a director, as a receptionist.
Why are you? Like you do
then
some.
Metro TV. Then Metro TV. I produced
too?
Smash TV. I was the producer for Smash TV. John Jemen was my
your presenter. You were the producer at the time.
But he was there. He was there before I got there. So. Like, and I was so kitty. So when I give him instructions, he doesn't like to take it.
But eventually he would have to, you know.
Yeah. So I work at Metro TV, editor/producer for Smash TV.
You
so
mentioned
I've
close
done
to 10 places.
I've done a lot when it comes to production.
So what was that particular instance that music called you? Where were you exactly?
I was at Jamestown.
Okay.
And I saw a group of people gathered somewhere. And I went to peep and I realized they were shooting a music video.
Okay.
So I asked them where they're from. They said Hasha Studios. And then I offered small help. And then they gave me their number. I followed up to the office. I realized it was a new firm. There's an opportunity there. The money was good.
Okay.
Then I was with TV3 now. Oh yeah.
I
left for Hasha Studios. And it was good because then I had a lot of experience. So I was in charge of so many things. And then the studio came up. It was new. People were not patronizing it. So once in a while, they just send anybody around to sample a beat.
Okay.
So everything I did that came out for my first album was all like try and error. Yeah, we were just trying
So
their
your
best.
first album was full of
Awosome,
try and error.
It was, yes, Awosome was a complete,
Try and error.
yeah, go to the studio, do something on my beats.
Really?
And people will come and listen. I'm like, hey, anywhere though, when is it coming out? And then the owner of the place was like, let's just put it out. It was out, people wanted to interview me. So now he said, okay, let's just do photo shoots, do album cover.
So like the whole thing wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned, it just happened, sure. And at some point after now, I started panicking that,
Okay.
hey, this is
getting
huge.
far.
This is huge. People are talking about me. And they will have to like encourage me. So, oh, you are doing this, you are doing well, people love blah, blah, blah. And then 1 minute I'm into it, 1 minute I'm not into it.
So you were on and off. Did you have music in you already?
I have dancing in me. Way back in high school, I used to choreograph steps to Jennifer Lopez and Deborah Cox, Brandy, their songs. And then I'm the leader. I had a lot of girls following me around. And they will perform.
Okay.
So I became like popular in school for that.
For that, but not for singing per
No,
se.
I
So
wasn't
your rap
singing.
skills and all what you put on that album, which of course you admitted was a try and error. After that, did you take time to prepare yourself to be a good rapper or singer?
I never did.
So you've never done
Anytime
that?
they send me to the studio, I listen to the beat and I put something on paper. And then I see the guys come to the studio always to do it, and they're all like talking fast.
Yeah, right.
So I just like, kind of in them.
Up until now, have you sat down to polish or still get to the studio, put something on paper?
Now I will say I'm very careful with a few things. I try to control certain things. I try to learn online. I try to talk to like professionals before I bring stuff out.
Okay.
But before, the way I feel is how I send it to the studio.
How you send it to the studio.
Yeah. So now there's been different because how I started, people fell in love with that. So now changing
Will be difficult.
is difficult. Not that it's difficult. They want the rough MZBEL like that.
Okay.
That's how they like their MZBEL. Basa basa.
You were raunchy, you were, saucy.
They like it like that. They don't want their, when they hear MZBEL, they have a picture in their head. That's what they want to see.
What picture?
Like a saucy girl, bad girl, giddy giddy on fun of her. She will say it and walk away. She's like always excited. It was how I started. And plus the people who launched me out, they had no experience in management or music business.
It was just like
they
that.
They just had studios and then they have money and then they just wanted me to have fun.
And it just went up.
And
so did you have problems out of
a lot. I had a lot of problems. People criticized me and I never got it. I was always angry because I feel like, I'm singing, I'm trying to be myself. Why do you want to
criticizing you?
I always get angry. But with time, as you are aging, you sit down and realize that, why did I even do this? I should have done it this way. Oh, this is business, so you should have branded it this way. So I realized that, okay, everything we started from the beginning, it was just like that. It was in people's faces.
So were some of your songs profane?
I won't say it's profane. Then if you ask me, I will say yes. But now, if you compare lyrics now and lyrics in my songs, then it's like my songs are like gospel cry. Because now the things people say in songs and what they
and the things you say.
But then when I came out, people were shocked that Akola kete kete. But I wasn't Akola then.
But you were body.
I was very petite. So people were like, why is she so bold? Things that only Lumba can say.
You were saying it.
Yeah.
Such as,
it was crazy. Like fama me, fa woman. And it's all.
But were they out of experiences you have had, like the fama me and the fa woman?
It was not experience. It was just fun. It was just. Plus, I didn't even prepare. I just walked into the studio and it's one thing that people didn't know.
Okay.
I used to love these girls, Daughters of Glorious Jesus.
All right.
I used to listen to their songs every day. It was like I can sing all their songs.
Yet they didn't influence you.
They influenced my first song.
Okay.
The first Awosome, when King Cyrus called me into the studio to sample his beats. When I went there, the only song in my head then was Asumdreini, Waini, Asumdreini. And then I didn't know what to sing, so I took that melody to sing. Adi dede na swing.
Oh.
Asumdreini, Waini, Asumdreini. Adi dede na swing. So that the found mommy found was the twist.
Really?
So that is how it came up. It was not supposed to be released. It was something to test it.
And then they released it.
But then
and
people
it became a
loved
hit.
it and they put it out and it's an instant hit. Everybody wants to see this girl who is so bold, can say me and all that.
And did men come after you because of the lyrics you used?
Yes. With time I realized that all the men who claim, oh, you are talented, we like you, want to support you.
They wanted to war you.
It was all because of what I say in my song. You know, because like very serious people, corporate people, they invite you and you walk up, share meeting. And then the whole conversation is and then number B. I mean, like, and you're like, and like when say as a man say like, hey, what do you more do you get with you? I mean, now what? Hey, and then they say sorry, and then they're dressing then I'll drop a high.
Really?
And then you're like, so this person.
But did you fall for any of those antics?
No.
Not really.
Because then I was happy, I was satisfied.
You were,
and I was making money. I didn't care unless maybe I fall in love. But when you call me into your office and it's not about business and you want to touch me, I'll own.
But you've had those instances where they try to harass you.
Plenty.
Sexual harassment?
Plenty. And one of these days, if I get broke, I'll blackmail all those people.
Oh really? Are they still around?
I'm just kidding.
No, I know, right? But are they still around?
Oh yeah, of course. Like they are still around.
You
they
see
are
them.
not there. Yo. And most of them are proud of me now because they realize that even though I started in an unpolished way, now I'm so polished. I'm a lady. My everything has changed.
Yeah.
They expect that after some time, with this attitude and with this style, you will fall
all over the place.
You will disappear. You will fall.
Are you a talented artist?
I think I am. Yes, I am. Because everything I have done so far, I never struggled. I didn't study. I didn't consult anyone. I just did it and they worked. It was just recently that there's so much going on, so I get people to write for me. Otherwise, everything I've done that made money.
It's out of talent.
It's all from
So which of your albums would you say wasn't try and error?
I don't even know if it's... I don't prepare to go to the studio. I just book the studio. I'll just call and say, Patrol, when would the studio be available? I want to come and record the song. And then they also come Wednesday. And I've forgotten. Then Wednesday they'll call you, hey, no more studio time, and I'll go to the studio. And then before, by some machine or there's a melody playing in my head. I'll sing the melody, they play the beat. And then as they are playing the beat, something will come up. I'll do the chorus, take the beat and the chorus home, and then build on it.
Wow.
But now it's different.
now
the way they
different.
do music, it's a whole
Again, based on the kind of lyrics you put out in your songs and the kind of topics you touch on, have you ever had a near experience with rape?
Oh, nobody has. No, not because of my lyrics. I don't think so.
But have you gotten close to being raped?
Yes, because I was attacked by armed robbers, but not because normal person thinks that all the things she's been saying in her song I have to try it on her.
Not that exactly.
But I've been attacked by armed robbers and they tried something. They almost tried something
to rape you.
Yeah.
Have you also been asked out by a lesbian?
Oh, plenty. That's what lesbians, yeah.
Really?
Up to now,
like they still come around.
And they don't believe that I am not a lesbian. Or
why? They thought you were a lesbian?
I don't know. People think, when you're a musician or a public figure, people think you are into all sorts of weird stuff. So I have met ladies who are so nice to me, and then you are like, she's just too nice. Then the next minute they want something else. They want to hug you. They intentionally get drunk, and then they are hugging you and they are kissing you, and then
really,
the next, I have. Oh, that's for lesbians, yeah.
Have you nearly fell for it?
No, never, ever. It's dirty. I would never. It's crazy. To date one lesbian, I rather date like 1,000.
Like 1,000 guys.
I wouldn't do that, but no.
Do you have lesbian friends?
Yeah, I do.
So how do you keep them if you don't like?
I do. Most of them are not my friends anymore. Once in a while, if I see them, but we'll become friends with time when you realize the person is a lesbian and you're against it. So then they can't open up to you anymore. So the friendship
becomes some way.
Uh-huh.
Just one instance on the lesbian bit, then we'll move on to something else. But how did you realize that a friend of yours was actually a lesbian? What instant? What happened? Did you see a text message or like?
No, I have been at a point where a girl wanted to kiss me.
Like for real?
Yeah, and we were both drunk. So
Okay.
like we were hugging and dancing. And then before I realized she was kissing me, and I'm like, it's a girl.
It's like,
hey, stop it. Stop it, you are drunk. Stop it. But then the next day when everybody was clear, and then she was expressing how she feels about me and then how she loves me and was telling me blah blah. And I'm like, okay, no, this is wrong. I can't do it.
So you broke her heart, like?
That's what she said, that I broke her heart. That I led her on. That all along when we were friends, I led her on.
You led her on?
I don't understand.
Like,
then, maybe she thought because I was close to her, I accepted to go out with her anytime. I'm just nice like that. But it doesn't mean say I understand what you want.
Well, if she says you led her on, then probably there were things you did that made her have that impression.
Because when I'm friends with somebody, I'm always there for you. When you call me, I'll always make time for you. I'll always hang out with you. I'm nice.
Were you doing touchy?
Oh no. So when the touchy started, that's when I realized this is, and then she has to like be clear that this is what it is. I'm in love with you. Oh God.
Really?
Like
when she broke down, it's like I'm in love with you.
Like shut up.
Already.
I'm a woman.
Where was that? Where did she tell you that? In your house or at a place?
If I say it, everybody will know who she is.
Oh, she's a popular person. Is she popular? Well, maybe comparatively, or
she's not so popular.
But she's known.
Yeah.
Largely as a lesbian or as a different person altogether.
Like as a different person.
Not together, yeah. But behind the scenes, she's one of those people you broke their hearts.
She said I broke their heart.
Can you imagine?
But
I see.
It's crazy. I wouldn't.
But now you're not friends at all. You do talk.
Well, sometimes in WhatsApp because my broadcast list. I have everybody on.
Okay.
So even if you don't want to send somebody a message,
the message will go and they'll respond.
And they'll be like, hey,
thanks
today you remembered me.
Wow. But those people, I hear when you break their hearts or when you declare your intentions to them, they become rude towards you and they might take it on a different level.
Oh,
did that happen?
No. We stopped talking for a while. When we stopped hanging out because I was uncomfortable.
And the person was okay with that?
No, she was not okay. But they will say one or two things. After a while, they realize, you are just straight. So it's either they like you or they don't like you.
They don't like you.
Yeah, but not so rude. Because women why are rude naturally.
Wow.
I will not come around.
Is there something you've done that maybe you fear that someday it could come out and you'll be in deep trouble or it could affect your brand? Like when you sleep and that thing comes in mind, you go like, Charlie, is that the way they fear me?
Oh no. The thing about me is that I don't lie and I don't keep secrets. Everybody knows that about me. I don't lie, I don't keep secrets. All the people I've worked.
You don't lie, you don't keep secrets. So as you see,
so
you don't have any secrets.
No secrets. So no secret. My former manager will say, oh please, you're an artist. Sometimes when you go on interview, you have to lie about you have to say you have this, you have to say you have this.
You don't do that.
And I will say yes, I'll do it. But the moment the interview, I saw me demo and then I'll forget. Then I'll be myself.
But
so
have you fell in trouble with that attitude of yours?
Yes, all the time. Because I free my mind and then the media get opportunity to twist it. And then they give it like wrong headlines and then
who twists most of your stories? Like who's that person that twists almost?
Oh, a lot of them. Almost all of them.
Who is the kingpin?
Right now I don't know about you. All of them they all do.
They all twist.
All of them.
Is that why you lose friends? Because you don't keep secrets? You are too open, you are too plain. So when they tell you something, you say it.
No, when I say I don't keep secrets, I will not allow you to come and tell me if you go and kill somebody, keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Don't tell me. My friends know that about me, so they will not tell me their dirty stuff.
Okay.
Yes, and then plus, if I witness something that I think will put somebody into trouble, I will not go and sit out and start saying, yeah, I saw this person do that. Okay. No, it's not my business.
It's not your business.
But things that have to do with me, that will not cause anybody trouble. I will say.
Have you ever snitched on someone?
Yeah, I think I did.
Who?
Oh, it was some church member that I witnessed something that was not going wrong.
Okay.
And I told her husband.
Or is it a Eugene Zuta issue?
Yes.
That's the only time you snitched on
Yeah,
him?
I think so. That was the only time.
Then I think it's okay.
I told her husband, and then they misinterpreted. They said I was trying to break the marriage, break the church. So
maybe that was what you were trying to.
break the marriage.
Of course.
I wasn't trying to break the marriage. I see the husband as a brother, and if I witness the woman misbehaving and
Misbehaving in what sense?
you know,
Double dating or something?
it's in the past. I
It's in
really
the
even
past
want to touch
anyway.
on it. But if your wife is misbehaving, I think you are the one that has to talk to her.
That's true.
I cannot tell your wife's sister or brother or anybody. I don't know who else they will tell. But the husband, I know that can keep the woman in check. I told the husband, you know, and the woman.
If you one day find your sex tape circulating, what will you do to
I
yourself?
don't have a sex tape.
Nobody thinks they have until it pops out, you know.
I don't have a sex tape. I don't. Unless
Is that something you think
maybe
about?
I don't have it. Unless maybe somebody has
Then it's that you
put
don't know.
a camera. But
So
I don't. Plus, I don't date people who want to.
who want to record you?
I date matured people.
Oh my God! And you do say that you catch all these guys.
There's only one guy
Only
I'm
chance.
close with, but that one cry. Uncle Drew,
Uncle Drew, yeah.
the level of sex tape. He's happily married now.
Wow. So you don't date folks who want to record you?
It's not for recording purpose. I date matured people.
But do you do silly stuff? Do you do
Oh, a lot.
naughty stuff?
Yeah, when I'm in my bathroom and stand in front of my mirror, I do it to myself.
Oh,
And
you
I
touch
laugh.
yourself?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, not that.
Like crazy things and you laugh.
Yes,
You admire yourself.
Yes. Or sometimes when I know my boyfriend is visiting, I'll just stand in the mirror and rehearse some.
Organize your body.
Yes, and rehearse some silly moves. I say when he comes, I'll be like,
Oh.
and I'll take off my clothes and pop,
Hey,
and then I'll just rehearse all of that.
Are you lazy during sex?
You have to ask my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend. Okay. Yeah, well. I think you are right. You're
With
right.
the kind of people I date, I don't think I am lazy. I think I'm active because I date very matured men.
You are wicked.
So I think
No,
because I'm younger,
you are wicked. You intentionally go for the mature ones to bully them.
it's not intentional. It's just that
You bully.
that's what yeah.
Which part of your body do you admire most?
Every part of my body I like. I don't know.
You know, because when you stand before the mirror, you know, there might be places you would look more.
My face?
Okay.
I don't know. I appreciate God's work, so I like every part of my body.
Let's talk about boss chicks. Do you have some in your life, like friends who are boss chicks?
What is boss chicks? Like
Good.
you own your own business or what?
Well,
Or you're an independent woman, you don't depend on any man or I don't know. I get a lot of people calling me boss chick.
oh, they call you boss chick,
Yeah, on social media they will come and say boss chick Papa B.
and it's weird to you.
I'm not a chick, I'm a human being. Or if you say boss lady,
But the chick in their own.
I don't get it. What's the meaning of boss chick?
Boss chick, you know, from what I gather, you know, girls who probably are not what they represent to a large extent. So she shows you cars, she shows you, you know, expensive houses, but she
And they
doesn't
don't
really-
have it.
And they don't
Nobody
have it.
should ever call me boss chick.
Because you are not one.
No, everything I show I have. Everything that I have.
You are too real.
I don't, you know, because show off is, I will show what I have. I will not
Show what
show
you
what I
have.
don't have. Like recently, I shot a video with a Rolls Royce, and
Yeah.
people were like, "Boss chick move," and like, I don't. It's not mine.
It's not yours.
So I have to let them know. So, and media, if you want to rent it, I'll show you.
Where to rent it.
Yes, it's somebody's business. So I don't go and rent somebody's car and then come and say it's mine, and then spoil his business. If that's what boss chick means, then I'm not a
Then
boss
you're not
chick.
one.
I thought boss chick means an independent woman who doesn't depend on any man, doesn't wait for any man to push her before she will move.
If that's what it means, are you one? Boss
I'm a
chick?
boss chick.
Big one.
Extremely huge. But if it means throwing things that you don't have, then I'm not a boss chick.
Are you a cultist?
No, I'm not. But that's what people think. So they said, okay, I don't want to say that.
Yeah, you can.
Before they kill
But
me.
you're not a cultist.
No,
Have you ever thought of?
No, I believe in God. I respect God. I will not go behind God to do anything shady. No.
Wow. But I mean, all these guys also believe in God. I mean,
I don't think they believe in God. If you believe in God, you believe in waiting for the right time. But they don't believe in waiting for the right time. They feel like something must move something to make something happen. So then they go, they do stuff.
But are you still moving and trying and testing spirits? Like you've been.
No,
before?
I'm very satisfied with where I am now.
Where
Until something bad happens, I'm with Judaism.
Okay.
And it's everything clean.
Okay.
It's real. It's all about the
Does it
Old
make a lot of
Testament.
sense?
It makes perfect sense, 100% sense. It makes sense. It's the Old Testament from beginning to end. Nothing New Testament. And the way they follow it, the way they respect God, the way they fear God. They tell you have to fear God. God is not your friend.
You have to fear him.
You have to fear. God wants to be feared. He said you have to fear me. You want to make say, oh, it's a forgiving God, it's a loving God. Fuck it.
No, feel free. It's not on TV. Feel free.
Like, don't even think that. If you mess with him, he will deal with you.
So he's not a forgiving God.
He will forgive you.
Okay.
When he has to. But when you mess up, it doesn't matter how much you will repent or you will change.
He will deal with
You
you.
would
Has he dealt with you?
your punishment. I believe there's so many things I go through. I believe it's
God who is dealing with you.
for things that you don't. It's for example, electricity. If there's a naked wire there right now and there's a baby crawling to it, you can't say it's a baby until someone else shock it. A was son.
I was so.
So that's how God is. It doesn't matter say see how about you holy, why you godly.
Oh yeah, obecho.
Oh yeah, clean. Ubonye wire da no. It's time to say obecho. Can you pay for it?
Do you believe karma is a bitch?
I don't know what karma is, so I don't want to talk about it. But everything that the Bible, the Old Testament talks about, I believe, I follow. Don't eat this, I will not eat it. Don't go here, don't go here. Saturdays, observe the Shabbat. I try to observe the Shabbat. It's very difficult.
It's difficult, of course.
Very difficult, and I have not done a lot of Shabbat, and I know, say, by all means, I'll get some small punishments here and there.
Yeah.
And
what's the most ridiculous thing you've heard about religion? I mean, it could be anything. Yeah, the most ridiculous. Which one is a way
if I say it, they will crucify me.
Oh no! I mean, you there. Like, what's the most ridiculous thing? You know.
Really, it's a lot. It's not that.
Let's go through some. I mean, just a few.
If I say it's ridiculous, because I used to believe in it, because I was brought up as a Christian.
But you became, in your sense, wiser.
Yeah, it's ridiculous that the most ridiculous thing to me about religion is the fact that let's say you are God, you are powerful, you have all the power to make things disappear, create people, do this, and you want to forgive people's sin. And then you catch somebody that you love so much and commit murder.
Okay.
It
doesn't add up.
No, that doesn't make sense. That somebody will commit. You have to commit. Like say the way I love my son at the park, and then all the equipment here they are mine. Okay. I bought them. I own them. Yeah. And then for some reason the equipment are going bad, and then I have the power to restore my equipment.
You won't restore it. That
I have to kill Adipa and use Adipa's blood. I mean, like when I can just say, "Hey, restore."
Like restoration.
I mean, like it doesn't
add up. Well, that's ridiculous to you. Is that the only one?
So far.
It doesn't. The most ridiculous one.
And then the fact that people believe that somebody, human being just like you, will speak words on water and oil, and you have to buy it, and it will change your life. It's psychological. I mean, because people buy this oil and then they apply them and it works, but it's psychological. Okay. It is you one hour solve your problem because you believe say it will work. So even before you use it, no one believe say but.
How's your relationship with Stacy like now?
Oh, she's no longer my neighbor, so no more relationship. She used to live down here.
Okay. Oh, so it was the closeness that brought the relationship?
No, I have known her before she became my neighbor. And her children and my children were in the same school.
So after your incident with her on restoration, that's it?
Oh, no, we never spoke.
Wow. Have you tried? Because I know you are one person who tries to mend.
Oh, there are some things that you don't try to mend.
So you haven't tried?
I won't try to mend because, this thing happened. We had our differences. We spoke about it. We were supposed to let it go. Then your husband go on radio to say, I wanted the hype, and I told people to do this. I mean, like,
Was that not the case?
it's a big lie. That broke my heart.
Wow.
You know, after everything that's happening, what can them come in the then you post no cry, her career was dying, and so she wanted that hype, and she called that we should put her on the show. I didn't even know about the show. I swear to God.
You didn't know about.
I didn't know about the show. I know that Stacy is doing some show, but I don't even know what the show is about. Until one day she called, she said she wanted to put me on the show. I said fine. And then the day she gave me dates, time, and venue. I was at La Palm, and then she called. She said, "Oh, I'm at your gate. I'm coming to pick you. Let's go." I said, "Oh, mommy, 8 o'clock. Me, they made And we went. We shot the program. We had a conversation. I said stuff, but after the conversation,
off records.
No. It wasn't off record. I know they were recording.
Okay.
We had a conversation.
Right.
But after the interview, my manager said, religion is a very sensitive topic. So please take this out. We are promoting a new product. If you bring this out, it will affect us. And you agreed that you will take it out. And then you didn't take it out. Fine. But the part that they say take it out, and no now the will promo to run the whole program. So
You felt bad.
you know, it's something.
But you talk about religion all the time. I mean, we've
I
spoken about
do,
religion. So
but
why
I'm working with a team.
Okay.
And then they are selling me, and they think I say we've had a conversation. The artist in the kind, I had seen film. It wasn't a live show.
Okay.
And I will agree. So if he didn't do it, Asama Bayakanye Jemu. Then you people go back on radio to say, I actually wanted that attention. So you know,
When it wasn't so.
so I called. That's why I got angry. I took my phone and I started cursing.
Wow.
It's,
You curse easily.
it has to get to a certain point.
I know they do salad on it.
I don't know. Yeah, we are no one. But
Oh. Let's talk about your current songs and videos.
I have I have 7 new videos, but some were shot in last year.
Okay.
And this year, I think I've released 5 videos. If I'm not mistaken.
5?
Yeah.
Wow. So we are just in the 7th month. 5 already gone.
5? No, actually 4.
4.
The One More Time was released end of last year, so
Okay.
I always
Yeah,
count
4
it.
videos. But that's still much.
Yeah, 4 new videos, and they are very good videos.
But yeah, for that,
Very
I
new
can
videos. I
understand.
have the highlight one, which is Smoke, featuring
Pakwisi,
Akwesi,
double.
Double.
New Lifer. Pakwisi, New Lifer.
Then I have the one featuring Danny Beats.
Okay.
This time.
Alright.
Then I have
Slow? Is it slow? or-
Slowly,
Slowly, yeah.
featuring Ramsey Nick,
Yeah.
which is actually my favorite. Then I have Swag,
Swag.
featuring Fem.
That is swag song.
The Swag song, yeah, it's just
MZBEL swag. So out of all these
it's
four,
like a show of video.
it's a show of video.
Yeah.
And everything you showed in the some
It's not
wouldn't
everything.
be.
Actually,
Yeah.
the Rolls Royce I rented
You
it.
rented it. But which of them is doing really well, the songs?
As in airplay, I will say Mo is doing better.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's because of the.
But I think
because
slowly
it's
is doing super.
slowly actually
on TV.
Slowly on TV, slowly and Swag.
Okay.
Omotu has enjoyed airplay,
Okay.
but on radio they like to play more
More.
than the others. Yeah.
What should we expect from you moving forward before December?
Oh, a lot. Now I have a production. My production studio is like 70% done.
Done.
I'm bringing more equipment in which I'll be renting out. I have this camera that I believe I'm the second person that have it in the country.
What camera is that? Make me know that. So you'll be renting out some of the equipment.
Yes, I have a lot of equipment that I'm renting out. I have the C300 Mark II, then I have the 5D Mark III, then I have Osmo, I have GoPro, I have one that I don't even know what it's called.
Like you get
And
equipment, lights and stuff.
Sound equipment.
How about editing equipment?
And I have 3 editing bench.
Wow.
I have TV productions that will be coming out soon.
What happened to Bell in the City?
We have rebranding Bell in the City. We want to make it more Ghanaian, more a bit glamorous.
Wow.
The one we did before, and it was too raw.
Okay.
And although people want to
And
know the
that
raw
was
side
it.
of their celebrity, they also want to.
It's a production, so of course.
So now, we've taken everything from YouTube down.
Okay.
We are rebranding it, and it's coming. And we have another program called it's a health tip and then a religious health. I'm trying to remember.
Did you say religious?
We have a religious program coming out. That one is fire.
No,
That's
no,
actually
okay,
my
okay.
favorite.
No, you have a religious program for Judaism?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's more or less like a debate.
Okay.
So we have like Christian pastors and then
Other beliefs.
yes. So we put the New Testament and the Old Testament because I believe people need to know.
Yeah.
People need to know, and I have like.
Are you ready for the fire?
I'm not the one hosting the show,
okay.
but I have like badass
Old
Testament people. Like when they grab the Old Testament, they will do it like this. When I talk about them, cry. This morning we were
like
having
they know.
They know. They know. The things they say, but I want to say people don't know about them.
Wow.
So the TV program, we'll shoot it in church.
Okay.
They preach in church, so because we want the reaction of people, and then we'll do the studio version. So we'll put it in.
What's the title?
We haven't given it, but we haven't given it.
You haven't given it a
title.
title.
It's a religious program, but we haven't given it a title yet.
Why didn't you host it? I mean, it would have been super. Think about it.
My dream is to always be there and tell people what to do. Now the opportunity has come.
Like this one, like
I think
another level.
my dream is shine.
What Jerry?
It's time to bring the people like the brains. People need to know them.
Crazy,
so
man.
plenty things.
Final words to your fans, you know.
Final words to my fans. Share monkey no fine, but the mother like I'm so. Fami sa nyami tiebia, cause all glitters no be gold. Kukru kukru ni jaya, kika super jai. I don't want trouble, but trouble keeps on finding me.
MZBEL, you know
that's all I got to say.
No man, I enjoyed you so much.
Stop fighting me.
No, stop fighting me.
Just a
but yeah, but I think that makes a lot of sense because if you change, then start the worry, you know, be today.
It's a package. Nothing is perfect. So
anyway,
take me like that.
That's it.
I love you.
Yeah, of
me,
course.
I've taken you like that. When you come and insult me, I don't insult you back. I just delete. I don't block you.
Or you stop being friends with some of them. You do that too.
So take me like the way I take you now.
Anyway, thank you very much, MZBEL, for being on Vibes in 5. I don't want to close. I know that the show has time and we have to work with the time. This is Ghana's only social media select talk show, and we've been, having a long talk with MZBEL.
MZBEL, baby.
MZBEL, baby. MZBEL, 38. I don't want a baby.
I'll be 38 December 26th. I'm waiting for 40 and I'll do a very big party.
A very big party. Sponsored where you get donors.
Israel,
my name is not Mesa. You can always call me.
What does that mean? Bro, use me. Why?
Me use me. Yeah. Bro,
use me.
Use me. Straight up,